friends. It is your friendly executive cat herder, Marissa Friedman, of course, covering the Women's Venture Summit yet again, because I cannot stop talking about this fabulous event. If you aren't aware, the summit is so soon. It is coming quickly. We are connecting female founders to female funders, and I am going to bring in my special friend here, Dr. Silvia Mah. Hello, Silvia. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I feel like we've talked so much in the last 4 weeks. It's just so much fun. Every time I talk to you, we have an update. So as I understand it, we've got a couple hundred people coming to the summit already. We are actively, obviously, seeking more entrepreneurs, more angel investors to come in and kind of hang out. And really quickly, just give everybody like a quick 40-second overview of the Women's Venture Summit in case they've missed it.
Wonderful. The Women's Venture Summit is really building bridges between female founders and female investors because we need more representation. We're about at 25% representation of investors as women and entrepreneurs who get funded as in the angel round. So we want to build those bridges because relationships matter, representation matters, and that's what this summit does.
I think what's really incredible is that we're bringing all these groups together, and we have such a vast group of supporters, right? So we've got large global enterprise companies, and we've partnered with academic universities. And I have a special guest. I know I didn't tell you about it, so I apologize. I can see her eyes are quite like, what is happening right now? Because there is someone in the stream that is
shaking already.
You've mentioned to me over and over that you've been looking for supporters, and I want to show people like support comes in many forms. But really quickly, I am bringing in Gregg Ward. Hello, Gregg.
Hello.
So for those of you watching going, what just happened? I literally just brought somebody else into the stream. This is Gregg Ward. He is the executive director of the Center for Respectful Leadership. Hey, Gregg, how are you?
I am well. How are you? Gosh, okay, I'm here. You pulled me in. What's going on?
So remember, so for those of you guys watching that don't know all the dynamics, Gregg is the founder of the Center for Respectful Leadership. And what he's done is assembled kind of a world-class group of coaches, consultants, and advisors in the space. Silvia is one of our esteemed advisory council members. And our advisory council really gives us kind of a 360-degree lens of like leadership from all angles, right? So Silvia has been our eyes on the ground venture capitalists and really kind of breaking down kind of the obvious inequalities that exist within the space, right? And I mentioned to Gregg, we have obviously been looking for sponsors and we want people to come in and support. So Gregg, do you have any words that you'd like to share with Silvia?
Silvia, I understand you're looking for sponsors, and I want you to know that the Center for Respectful Leadership is going to sponsor 10 attendees at your conference. 10. So we are so delighted to help you out.
Thank you so much.
You're
Those
welcome.
are the ones that really need it. The entrepreneurs. So thank you so much. It's people like you that like understand it, right? It's like, this is like a godsend because we're always looking for that values aligned person. Thank you so much, Gregg. It's
our pleasure.
A blessing. Thank you.
The work you do is so very important. Representation is everything, like you say. So I want to make sure that happens for you. We're happy to sponsor. Absolutely.
Thank you. I would say respect, relationships, and representation. I mean, how did I know that was going to be the 3 R's? I'll take it.
3 R's. I love it.
How did that happen? Right? So
I love
thank you, Gregg.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Our pleasure.
I think this is what's really important is how we show up for one another and how we support in others, initiatives. I know Silvia has been such an active member of the CRL advisory board, and it's like our pleasure to bring this to you, Silvia, and we're excited. So if you're watching this and you're like, how do I become Gregg in this video? It's really simple. You comment sponsor. And I don't care if you sponsor 1 person or 100 people, but we have a ton of deserving women that want to come in, that are waiting. And I'm really excited to follow the journey of the 10 attendees that get to come that were brought by Gregg. Gregg, thank you so much for doing this. This is incredible.
This is what's important. This is the most important stuff of all.
And I think especially like at the early stages of companies, right when they're creating their culture, right? CRL kind of has this, we have a joke, right? We're either building cultures of respectful leadership that have respectful cultures, or we're fixing. And I'm going to tell you, one of those models is a lot more cost effective than the other. Right?
Yeah.
So we can get to people early in the ecosystem. It's fantastic. And Silvia, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to surprise you because I thought it would be such a great win. We are so close to the summit, and I am just so happy for you. And guys, if you're seeing this and you want to participate, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Silvia. You can comment on this video. And if you can't support financially, that is okay. Guess what? Liking, sharing, and commenting is all free. So get going. Thank you again, Greg. Thank you again, Silvia.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Have a good